What's going on, YouTube? Justin Nichol here with the Big Mouth Sports post-game call-in talk show. How you guys doing tonight? Pretty good, I hope, because the Canucks fucking showed up, bro. Canucks showed up tonight to win a game against the Vegas Golden Cucks. What a game. I'm super pumped. I'm joined with my producer, Mark. Say hi, Mark.
Hey, how's it going?
He's the voice of God and the voice of reason tonight. He'll be handling the switches and controlling things. You can call in. We love it when our viewers call in and want to talk some trash about the game or about a team or anything. You want to talk trash about your landlord? I'll hear you out. I got a great landlord now, but I just had the worst one ever. But let's talk about the game. Let's talk about the game. Amazing game. Canucks are playing a perfect rope-a-dope style. I love it. I think it's amazing. What's happening? I can hear myself. There we go. The first period, the Canucks come out and great start to the period. And then around the 10-minute mark, they don't make another shot. I think they went like 20 straight minutes without a shot on net. Thatcher Demko stood on his head. He's the story of the game. We will get into Thatcher Demko because he now brings up a lot of questions. A lot of questions that I want to talk to a couple people about because of the, what's happening in net now. I mean, what do you do? Do you re-sign Markstrom or do you stay with Demko now? Has he shown you enough or whatever? But anyway, we'll get into that in a bit.
You get rid of him. Punt.
Hey,
that punk.
Bring the hate. I want to hear it. But yeah, the second period obviously was all Vegas. It was like I said, the Knights. What do they call them in Game of Thrones? The people of the final stand, Mark.
In Game of Thrones,
Watch or something like that.
The Night's Watch. The Night's Watch. Yeah.
That's what basically the second period looked like for the Canucks. It was a scary one. I did not like it. It was a brutal, but they managed to hold on and get through it. And like I said, if you had told me the Canucks were going to be up a goal going into the third, a day ago, 2 games ago, I would have said, absolutely, I'll take that. No problem. So they were up a goal, didn't matter how they got there. And then in the third period, they brought it on. They caught Vegas pinching. Vegas was pinching with like 4 and 5 guys over the blue line. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy. It's just insanity. So to win 4-0, the tough part though is they got to go back to back. Thatcher Demko might have hurt himself there. The Canucks are a young team, so going back to back is going to be a tough one. But you know what? If anyone can fucking do it, it's these fucking dudes. I love them to death. They're fucking amazing, and we'll see what happens. I want to just say hi to everyone in the chat. Thank you for taking the time to come check us out.
Yeah, and like this video. If you're watching this right now and you're not subscribed and you haven't hit like, you're not doing it right.
Yeah, you're not fucking doing it right, guys. But yeah, what else did I want to say? Oh yeah, we really love it when you guys call in. Come talk to us. We want to hear your thoughts, and I want to talk some shit about the Vegas Golden Knights. I just don't think they can finish. You know what? I don't want to get cocky or anything, but I don't think they can fucking finish, dude. I don't know.
You don't think Vancouver can finish? Well, that's a weird opinion.
No, I don't like when you do that. Don't do that. I don't think Vegas can score a fucking goal, man. Like, I don't think that they can snipe. I mean, they're a gritty team and all that stuff, but I think Travis Green's made some adjustments, or Nolan Baumgartner, he was running the D over there, and they're letting their goalies get some decent looks, and they're not tipping pucks in on their own fucking skate and shit like that. So I like it. I like what we can do for Game 7. I mean, don't get me wrong. The way they're winning is not a recipe for success. It is not. But I think we can do something here, man.
So why do you? And I just Kyle Frazier looks pretty happy. He's now said twice, "I'm going to jack off to it tonight." So I presume he's talking about the game or their performance
or Thatcher's performance. Mm-hmm. Either way, that is a super not gay thing to do, Kyle. So feel free to do that if you're jerking off to another man.
Yep, you won't be alone.
Totally acceptable in this case. I have no This is a safe space, Kyle. Yeah, man. That's his first ever career shutout. His first ever career shutout comes in the middle of an elimination game in the second round of the playoffs. I mean, what else can you say about
You
that, dude?
can't. Yeah, that's the biggest game of your life right there.
But every game now is the biggest. Like next game, the first 3 playoff games of this guy's career
Mm.
have been elimination games. I've never seen anyone do that. That would be something else, and that's something. That's a little bit of the magic that teams build on. You know what I mean? Like the Canucks, they have 3 guys on their team whose dads died this year, right? Or like within the last 6 months. So they were kind of building on that. They're like, let's do it for the dads, blah, blah, blah. But now this is another thing that you kind of get fucking jacked up for. And I'm pumped. Dude, if you had told me the Canucks were going to be in a game 7 against the Vegas fucking Golden Knights in the second round, I would have taken that shit all day long. I would have been like, abso-fucking-lutely. I would have been like, what the fuck happened? Did half their team die? You know
Well,
what I mean?
I thought you were gonna have your candle out tonight. I was sure that we were gonna have to do that bit, or I was gonna have to force you to do that bit for the Canucks because you
You
did.
know what?
And
All right. This is how we're gonna do it. Okay, yeah, this is you're the fucking heel. Hey, that's fine. That's fine. Which unit doesn't even exist right now?
yeah, we don't have a caller, so I got a heel.
Yeah.
Cedar Suppliers, thank you for watching the show. He says maybe he meant use. Are we still talking about jerking off here?
Oh yeah. Dude, that's a great point. Cedar Suppliers. Hughes looked fucking great out there. I was saying to my wife when I was watching the game, like, Hughes got to fucking do something, bro. Hughes has got to do something. I kept saying that, and he did it. He assisted on the first one, and then that shot, just the forethought that he knew he was in a place that was going to make it hard on Leonard. Went off of Theodore's ass, which I loved as well, because if you're going to get a goal, if you're going to get a bank shot goal, no better way than to hit it off your fucking opponent's ass.
Yeah, because he's got to watch it on the big screen after, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's oh man, that's perfect.
And in soccer, it's an own goal. So like in soccer, if that happens, you get the goal for that.
They should do that for hockey. That's hilarious. Just give
totally, man.
No,
totally.
The goalies have enough fucking psychology to deal with. Like if we start adding demerits to them, I mean, we won't have any fucking goalies in the league anymore.
That's awesome. It's saying Cedar Suppliers, saying it's Steve. Oh, Steve Howe. Cedar Suppliers, dude. What the fuck? You're a fucking. Hey, Jazz. My buddy Steve Howe. He's a fireman, and he's got a YouTube account that says Cedar Suppliers. Dude, like, what fucking email are you using? How old is this account? That's awesome.
Is this like your serial killer account or something?
Yeah. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Hi, Jess. Make me a good baby, please.
Hey, Jess. How's it going? Moderator Jess. My beautiful, beautiful baby making mama, wife. I love you to death. Hey,
Thanks
guys.
for joining us.
And if you're watching this right now, please hit like so more people can join us, so people can know this is happening. That's how YouTube.
Hit the like button, maybe hit the share button, all that stuff. Love it. Call us in. We're waiting for a caller to come in. We're waiting for my buddy Byron to call in. But a great game for the Canucks. And you know what, man? I gotta say, to Vegas, I chirp a lot. It's just like with the amount of time they had in the zone, maybe fucking net a goal, bud. Maybe fucking pot a goal. How about that, Vegas? Can you fucking shoot? Can you see? You know what I mean? Thatcher Demko was sucking up rebounds. He wasn't giving away any rebounds. But like there was some key moments there where if I look at the shots, it wasn't really that out of hand until like 7 minutes left in the second, and then they started to climb away. Canucks made a lot of block shots. Tyler Mott, man, what a fucking beast that guy is. I think they need to move him up in the order or in the lineup a little bit more, get him in there more. He's doing everything, and he's leading by example. I think he's helped Virtanen up his game. I think that Mott playing with Virtanen is really opened Virtanen's eyes. Now let's hope Virtanen isn't hurt. I don't know if that was some Hollywood shit there at the end where he was on the ground on what was a completely clean hit. If he hurt his hip or something like that, let's hope he didn't. But I know they got guys who can fill in. I think McEwen could come in, no problem.
We got male model Kyle leaving the chat. Thank you for watching, Kyle. We really appreciate it. And you got to call in next time. We need to see. Maybe I'll put him on screen.
Yeah, man. I just I'm really look. I was really worried at the end of the second period there. I was like, Jesus Christ! But to get into that third period with the lead, that's huge. That's absolutely huge. And I think that's something we can all feel good about. And like these guys are pros, man. They're not like, oh, we're getting dominated. Blah. They're like, we're the fucking lead. Are you serious? And I think something happened in that dressing room. The mentality fucking changed. And Vegas is softer than baby shit, really, at the end of the day. Like, Vegas is a big paper dragon. And I think we're exposing them. And I hate Vegas. I hate the Vegas Golden Knights. I just hate them so much. And I hope nothing good for them. I just hate them so much.
So when's the next game now?
Tomorrow night, man. Back to back.
Tomorrow night.
Back to fucking
Jesus
back, dude.
Fucking
Which is just a
Christ.
nightmare for all goalies. I'm surprised that every goalie doesn't have a torn groin by now. But they, there's only 2 or 3 now that have been hurt. But going back to back is very, very tough. It's very, very tough. I mean, every team's got to do it. So I'm not saying that. I'm not saying it's unfair for anyone or whatever like that. But, it's who wants it more, man. Who wants this game more? That's what it's come down to. It's at 6 o'clock tomorrow. So it's an even earlier start, which will be great.
Jesus.
Finally, Sportsnet's figuring it out. Finally, Sportsnet, you figured it out and you put us on prime time when we're the only Canadian team left in the fucking playoffs. And it only took you to game 7 of the second round to figure that out. Thanks a lot.
But so everything is based on TV?
Pretty much. Well, now they're like the featured game, right? So they're going to move. But there's been no 6 o'clock starts. Huh. Like all playoffs. And I'm looking now, Dallas Stars, Colorado Avalanche are playing at 10 a.m. because that's what you want is fucking 8 hours between broadcasts, between games. You wouldn't want to put them together. 10 a.m., man.
Who the fuck watches hockey at 10? But I guess everybody's home, so it doesn't really matter.
I don't know, man. That's weird because they're both West Coast games. There's really
That's so weird.
reason to do that. It's a makeup game for the ones that got lost by protesting. But anyway, Vegas sucks. They're terrible human beings. And I would be, that's like Steve said, they got to be a bit worried. I totally agree, man, because they had their foot on the Canucks' throats. And this series should be over. This series should be fucking over, man. I think that Demko's obviously stole 2 games out of nowhere, out of thin air. Demko just stole 2 games for us. And now we got ourselves a fucking series, dude. Last year, Jordan Binnington did the same thing. So it's not impossible. Jordan Binnington was a rookie goalie, came in the second half of the year. His team was in last place and then led his team to a Stanley Cup victory as a rookie. So, it's been done. It's been done, and it can totally happen. And I'm just after 5 years of not having any playoff hockey, Mark, this has just been amazing. It's been amazing. And I feel like I'm cheering for my kids' little league team out there. You know what I mean?
You do look kind of emotional. I'm not going to lie. You look like you look shook.
I have rosacea, and you know it.
You look a little shook. I'm not even talking about your rosacea. I'm saying you just look shook.
Sure.
So I didn't know what I was going to be dealing with tonight because last time when the Canucks lost,
I was down.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I was down. It was hard to get a word out of me. Hey man, I'm a fan. I'm a fan.
I know you are. And listen, people listening to us right now, please like this video. Please drop us a comment, say hi, and if you do want to call in, let us know. Let us know. This is a call-in show. This is a Zoom show. Say me, or something. Just give us a little sign of life, or get in touch with Justin if you know him.
Or act like you're enjoying it in some fucking capacity. That would be great too.
But thank you for watching. We definitely appreciate it. Cedar Suppliers says, and that's my new favorite audience member now.
Yeah, don't ever change your name. Don't ever change your name, Steve. Please. I love it. I fucking love Cedar Suppliers.
We got to get him in Zoom, and I just want to call him Cedar Suppliers. But he says they got to be a bit worried. Now he just said, I think we need to talk about the real MVP, Kevin Bieksa.
Oh, God, that's fucking awesome. We were just talking about it. My buddy in a group chat was saying it took Hockey Night in Canada 100 years to find a beauty to put on the broadcast, and Bieksa is a beauty. I love him. I love him to death. He's hilarious. He makes jokes. He's got inside stories on the guys. I'm all about the wood. That was hilarious. But he's got like stories about dudes on the road, and he's laughing it. And just I can't agree more. I love a guy like that. I think we need more of them. People with experience and not just it wasn't just that BX was a player. It was that he was a player who played on the edge. He was a tough guy, but he was also cerebral. It was awesome. I think we are about to get a caller, our first caller of the evening. My man, I love him to death, Byron Bertram. How you doing, buddy?
Good. Yeah, I'm just about to get a drink here. I'm going to celebrate. Where are the drinks?
Where are you?
Go. I'm just opening the fridge. I'm just showing the fridge.
This is good radio.
Great radio.
Good radio. Oh, yeah, that's right. Nobody can even see anyway.
Where are you, man?
This is I'm at my friend Jamie and Anna's. They're good luck. We won against St. Louis. We won some big games here.
Oh, well, let him say hi to our audience. Let him say hi. Let him say
hi.
Hi.
Oh, yeah. Say hi to the audience.
Hello, audience.
Hey guys.
I don't know.
So, dude.
Well, I took the earphones off. I'll say hi again.
Question.
Hello, audience.
Hey, buddy. My question to you is:
Anna's distracted.
Are you guys ready to name Thatcher Demko the goalie of the future?
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Are you ready to name Thatcher Demko the goalie of the future, buddy?
Ridiculous.
Oh my God, Byron, you are like fucking killing me right
sorry
now.
about that.
Okay, are we good to go?
There we go.
I'm not asking you fucking 3 times. Okay.
It's a very professional,
Thatcher
Oh
Demko.
my fucking God, are you kidding me?
What
That's
did you think?
unbelievable. This guy is he wasn't good enough. Are you kidding me? This is a guy, this is like one of the all-time great, was that one of the greatest Canucks goalie performances ever?
It might be the greatest fucking playoff goalie performance of all time. I'm looking at you, Kirk McLean. I don't give a shit. Byron muted himself. Awesome. But that's a good point, Byron. I will roll with that one. That might be the greatest goalie performance in Canuck history. 48 saves, I think it was, in a shutout.
Wow.
When he's a rookie. He's a rookie fucking goalie, man. It's unreal. It's unfucking believable. And I just can't say enough. I think the last one I can think of would be like Kirk McLean, Game 7 against Calgary, or Kirk McLean. Pretty much pick a game in that run in '94. But that dude, if you put it all together, if you put 48 saves, if you put the fact that it's an elimination game and he's been brought in last second because of an injury and all that stuff, that is probably the greatest performance in Canuck history, playoff history. What a great point by Byron there. Thank you, buddy.
Sorry, could you hear me? Am I muted or not?
I can hear you now, man. Yeah, just turn off your video and then the feed's way better.
Oh, yeah, no problem. Yeah, it's turned off. So,
great point, though. Great point. That I think that might be the greatest performance in Canuck history.
I mean, I was just trying to think about that. I mean, one thinking about they're great, but they're different. I mean,
McLean in Game 7 against Calgary. I just said that.
That too, but McLean at Game 1 where we pulled it off against the Rangers, where I remember. I'm weird to stats. He stopped like 52 shots, and we won in overtime 3-2.
Yep.
And Greg Adams scored again. That was unbelievable. But this is like, okay, no, but if you just like a series of these 2 games, he stopped 91 out of 92 shots the last 2 games.
I know.
And he's a rookie, and it was he's a backup, and I'm like, are you kidding me? This is over without him.
I'm a little worried because he got hurt there. He got hurt there a little bit at the end because I think Tuck stepped on the back of his leg or something like that. Because Vegas are Nazis. The Vegas Golden Knights are modern day Nazis, and I hate them, and they're dirty. And
well, that's why we need to social justice them and cancel them.
Hey guys,
we need to cancel them like fucking Chris D'Elia or Brian Callen.
Yeah, man.
That's what we need to do. We need to fucking cancel them. We need to be like big tech and just fucking rip them offline like fucking Alex Jones. We need to big tech the fucking shit out of the fucking Vegas Alex Joneses.
Perfect.
We need to be like YouTube to their fucking Alex Jones. Just fucking cancel them tomorrow. It's unbelievable. No, but I'm still shocked. I'm still shocked.
Mark, go ahead.
Cedar Supplier says, get Friedman out of there.
Oh, yeah, I don't like Friedman, but you know what? Whatever. He does the job. I would love who'd actually be pretty good, but I don't like him, is maybe PK Subban. Let's just retire him and get him in there for Elliot Friedman, or take one of the TSN guys and bring him in. But I noticed in the chat here, Jess Marat is chirping Byron. She goes, is Byron out again? How does this guy not have COVID yet?
Because I'm not going to live my life in fear over a fucking thing that's got a mortality rate of 0.4%.
Right. So Byron is going to get
Plus,
COVID and kill his grandma.
Plus, I'm wearing a mask when I'm fucking sharing needles, so I'm safe.
Well, right on, Byron.
Fuck that,
buddy.
Yeah.
You got herd immunity for sure by now.
Good. I'm Swedish as fuck, yo. I'm as Swedish as fucking as Ericsson. I'm just sitting here.
I love it. All right,
sitting here on the bench.
All right, viewers,
collecting money, like not as much him. I'm collecting $2,000, not 6.5 million.
All right,
for
viewers,
doing nothing.
Let's chirp fucking Byron here about just being a COVID fucking herd cow, bringing it.
Love it.
One farm to another.
Just fucking loving it.
Byron Bertram. What else did I want to talk to you about? Have you noticed that the fucking after the whistle shit?
Hey, hold on.
The after the whistle shit is fucking stopping. Have you noticed that, Byron?
Yeah, there doesn't seem to be the scrimmages like that. See, every time, somebody's just like, oh, he shoots on net, he goes there, oh, he has a rebound, oh, he goes in, and then I'll be just like, get the fuck,
Yeah, no, but I'm just saying, like, the Vegas has got more shit to worry about now. They are feeling the pressure, and they have stopped with all that stuff, and I think the Canucks have just made them believe it's not going to work. Just move on. Don't fucking Ryan Reeves, dude. That guy is the dirtiest player in the league, and even they're not even putting him on the ice anymore. They're like, we got to deal with this.
Yeah, he hasn't been. I haven't noticed him at all. Where has he been?
Haven't noticed him at all. But you got guys like, dude. Everyone said bottom six got to score. Bottom six got to score. Well, who scored first? Bottom six.
Bertanen.
Yeah, man.
The guy that we're counting on. We're counting on that guy. He's like the kid. He's like, you got potential, kid, but you're lazy. And then he finally, all right, he's getting his shit together. I was worried about him at the end. He got injured, but he you need Bertanen. Bertanen's, underperforming for what his potential is, right?
Exactly.
And he delivered a big one. That was crucial to score first and early, and then right after that was crazy because once again we didn't like even get a shot on net for 20 minutes. This totally is like Rocky
minutes.
This is
20 minutes.
I'm telling you, this is like Rocky shit where it's like, oh, just taking a shot from the head, but you don't go down. You're like, come on,
I know, man.
And there's like, come on, kid. Come on, kid, you're weak in the knees. Come on.
Yeah, man. So you wrote in a fucking block or two in the script. You know what I mean?
No, but I'm telling you, last game when we won that, and that was the fucking that song, the Rocky IV soundtrack, when he hit him and Drago bleeds and that boom, 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 boom. It's like, holy shit, can we do this?
Yeah, man. And now it's down to one game.
He's not a machine. He's human. You could get him.
Well, here's the thing, man. Now it's down to one game. Game, and anything can happen. First team to score next game tomorrow. Tomorrow, by the way, first team to score tomorrow. I think it's got a huge chance to win the whole fucking thing, dude. So,
I think the first team to take a 3-0 lead might win.
Yeah. Anyways, stick with me here for a second, Byron. We're going to take another caller. We're going to take my buddy John Butler, Winterhawk. Is on the line. John, how you doing, man?
He's just got to unmute himself. So unmute yourself, sir. There he is.
Yes. Okay. I just clicked on the unmute button. Can you hear me now?
I can, buddy. How you doing, man? What's your comment? What's your question?
Well, for starters, I just want to say, fucking great game.
Okay.
So many things to talk about. I don't know. Well, you open with a question first, and we'll go from there. How about that? Can you do that?
Yeah, sounds good, man. Let me ask you this: because we know we're going to lose Thatcher Demko or Markstrom to the expansion draft, right? So who would you take? Who would you keep right now?
Well, based on the last two games, you fucking keep Demko.
Right.
In all honesty,
it cost you a lot less, right?
Cost you a lot less, and this kid came in like fucking. How many doubters are there in the Canucks world, this city, that wrote us off like fucking right away? Oh my God, Markstrom's hurt. Fucking Demko's got to start. Fucking Vegas has already won. You know what I mean? How many fucking Fairweather fans do we have in this city that wrote us off the minute they heard Thatcher Demko was starting?
Hey man, they're not fans, dude. I didn't do that. You didn't do that. Byron didn't do that.
No.
We got lots of fans.
Stop gentlemen.
Fucking feeding the fire. Stop feeding the fire that we have a bad fan base. We have a good fan base, man. Every fucking fan base has those fucking stupid trolls who hate their lives because their boss is fucking their wife and they fucking hate Canucks. You know what I mean? And
I totally hear you, brother. I totally fucking hear you.
We got some heart and soul.
Great analogy. Yeah. That was a fucking great analogy. And you know what? You're right. Those people that like to talk the shit, like to try and get us riled up, and sometimes it works, right? They push our buttons the right way, and we're just all like, "Motherfuck you guys!" Like, just because each and every one of you fucking teams has a Stanley Cup, that's your only fucking argument. Like, shut the fuck up already.
All right,
Hey,
John.
Calgary.
I love where you're at right now, dude. You came to this with fucking gloves on. I love it. Can I ask you something?
Oh, not
Can I ask
gloves
you
on,
something?
buddy. Yeah,
Can I
sorry,
ask you
go ahead.
something?
Yeah,
Did you
absolutely.
take any time to enjoy the game?
No, dude, I was on the edge of my fucking seat.
All right.
Like, we're up 1-0 to start the third period. How did game 4 turn out? We went into that third period leading 3-2 and fucking boom, 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 boom. Fucking what? We're down 3-1 in the series?
Right. So let's
Did
take
this
game
shit
4.
just really happen?
Let's just take game 4. I love where you're at, by the way, John.
Yeah,
let's
thank
take
you.
game 4 and then find what
I'm
happened.
fired up. No.
And then fucking see what happened at the end of the game. I think Markstrom broke down. He couldn't do the butterfly. He hurt his groin, and that's why Vegas won. I'm going to be honest with you because we're now finding out he was hurt in game 4. So go 4, 5, 6 are to Vancouver. I think you got to start giving Vancouver some credit. They were outmanned. They were outgunned, but they figured out they were doing something. They had faith that they could rope a dope. They did something, and it fucking worked, man. So fuck anyone.
I hear you, brother. Amen to that.
Yeah.
And you know what? That makes all that much more sense when you say that. Because whatever happened to Markstrom, he obviously had to have tweaked himself, right?
Yeah.
So, and they're not releasing it. They're not going to up front come out and say it until our playoffs are over. And I don't want to jinx it. Is it too much to say? Knock on wood. That might just come with a Stanley Cup.
Yeah.
And, I'm not even thinking about that. We're not even halfway there yet.
Exactly.
And that's that question,
but
Demko or Markstrom. You don't even need to ask that right now because if we lose tomorrow, we lose 8-0. Well, then you'd be like, okay, well, whatever. If we win tomorrow, I'm looking at these stats. It's crazy. Demko, 48 saves. What is it? 63. Most saves in playoff shutout. Dominic has it 70-94. We got that's the fourth.
Hold on. Is that in regulation time though, Byron?
That might be. It didn't. It just said since 55, 56. Yeah. So we got Hasek 70 saves. That's the top in 94, and then we got Patrick Watt 63 saves.
Dude,
in a playoff
I love
game.
how
Then we got Craig Anderson
right
51 saves.
Petitions. I love how you have petitions.
Thatsker Demko 48 saves. He's fourth, and then Ed Beaufort's tied for Thatsker 2048 saves. No, I'm just watching the TV screen right now.
Okay. I thought you had like 2 statisticians.
No, but they are my statisticians because they pointed out. They're like, Byron, look at that.
That's awesome.
Look at I love the comment. It's like, look at that. Thatcher and the Rye.
We're fucking we are
Thatcher and the Rye.
Thatcher and the Rye.
Okay.
Thatcher and the Rye. Love it.
Let me just let me ask John.
But don't even okay, go for it.
Yeah, but I hear what Byron's saying. He's like, don't count your chicks before they're hatched. We got one more game tomorrow. It's a back-to-back. It's gonna be a tough one. Obviously, you go with Demko if he's not hurt because he looked hurt. John, who do you take tomorrow? What do you think the score will be?
Honestly, it sounds biased that I say we win, but I mean, you look at what's happened and what's transpired these last 2 games, right? Demko came in. He's been standing on his head. You guys were just talking about the number of saves he's made. First ever rookie goalie to make his playoff debut with 2 wins, one of them being a shutout. Vegas is fucking flustered right now.
Yeah, man.
We need to stay on top of that and fucking just annihilate the shit out of them tomorrow.
So you think we got a chance? You think you want a chance?
I think we have. No, we're so fired up in that dressing room tonight.
Yeah.
And like you guys talked about before, with the leadership that even you brought up, within Tyler Toffoli and Tanner Pearson, 2 cups each.
Yeah.
With the LA Kings.
I agree.
JT Miller's been there, 2015 with the Tampa Bay Lightning. We have people. I mean, granted, the Lightning didn't win that year, but still, the fact that you got to that round 4
Stanley Cup Finals experience. Yeah,
you shook hands with the Chicago Blackhawks and congratulated them on the win. They said, great series or whatever. But anyways, my point is, you made it that far, so the experience is there, regardless of whether you won or not.
Exactly.
So the leadership in that dressing room right now is on fire, and they're probably saying all the right things to like Petey, Brock. Even Bo.
Exactly. So they can do this. You got Vancouver.
Totally.
I really appreciate your calls, John. You came into, and this is getting a little bit too circle jerky about the Canucks. Let's talk about the Vegas Golden Knights. Let's talk about
Okay.
other teams also. But John, I'm gonna let you go right now because we got another guy calling in. Is that cool?
Yeah, no, that's all good, brother. I'm just gonna listen in then.
Thanks,
you do what
buddy.
you need to do.
Thanks, buddy. Meet me in the chat and talk some shit to the people who wanna go any other way.
Talk shit to the people.
I appreciate your optimism. You make some good
Thank
points. I still think we're going to lose because that's the only way we're going to win is if I think we're going to lose.
No, hey,
All right.
to each their own. That's your opinion.
No,
John, he
I'm
has to say this, John. Otherwise, the
I'm doing it
fucking gods are not happy.
No, I'm doing it for the greater good of the team.
Yes, he does.
All
He
right.
humiliates
So
himself with the
all right, I'm sacrificing my attitude.
John, he even
the
has
greater
to
good.
literally go put $50 on the game at Chevron to play sports action for this shit to fucking counterbalance.
Right. My negative attitude is the only thing that's going to win us.
Really, pretty much. So,
all right. So,
do you get what we're picking up here, John?
Yeah, no, I understand totally.
Okay, dude. John, thank you so
All
much,
good.
man. Join me next game tomorrow night, okay?
Yeah, again, thanks for having me as always, and I'll talk to you guys. Well, I'll talk to you in the chat, and
6
I'll
minutes?
talk to you live tomorrow.
Okay,
Oh,
sounds
sorry.
good, buddy.
All right, take it easy.
Have a good one, man.
Cheers.
All right, that was
Yeah.
John Butler. He's fucking hilarious. Byron Bertram saving the day there, dude. If you had said anything positive, you might have blown the whole fucking Stanley Cup.
no, I know, and I didn't. I'm the Demko of fucking attitudes here. So you just got to have a terrible attitude.
Terrible
So
attitude.
you think Demko fucking saved us? No, it was my
Are
bad
you fucking
attitude.
kidding me, Demko? Fucking
Demko-
he's literally just a fucking screen on the fucking window.
Oh no, it's my fucking it's me just pretending to not care.
Literally your voodoo fucking magic.
It's
You
reverse
fucking-
boot. I told you, man, reverse voodoo. Remember
Just-
game 4? I'm just like, whatever. Whoa,
You should just go out
care.
to bars being like, I'm not getting any pussy tonight.
Well, no, that's what I'm
Fucking
doing. I'm like,
picking up
whatever.
any shit.
You're fat anyway.
I'm not
I'll just go to like some hot chick. I'm like, whatever,
yeah.
Canucks. You're
Yeah.
fat anyway.
Just put your
I don't
hands
wanna
on your
fuck
hips
you.
with your hands outward like this. Man, right?
No,
You
yeah, man.
so much
You
pussy.
see, I don't need you, dirty little fucking Jezebel. Man, who needs you, Canucks? Yeah, you see,
Ronnie
I got a
Haywood
homely
wants to
wife
jump
at
in.
home.
Ronnie Haywood wants to jump in, so I'm just going to let him know via message that he's just got to click the link.
Yeah. So if
Oh,
you-
but I was just gonna say, we got regardless though. Win or lose tomorrow, you got to fucking say like, man, this is fucking. But we're not gonna lose. But we're gonna lose tomorrow. But when we lose tomorrow, guys, because of my bad attitude, which is gonna make us win, which it won't, by the way. 'Cause, sorry, I gotta stay.
Right. Yeah, you're really fucking riding the line.
you got to
here,
stay
buddy.
consistent. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, figure it the fuck
Look, I'm saying a
out.
brand. I'm a fucking Method fan. Okay.
Okay, all right. Anyways, when we fucking lose tomorrow, it's going to be because Hughes tried really hard but just couldn't get there. Pedersen just couldn't be a difference maker. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, I mean, they just didn't have it. You know, I mean, it's because we didn't dress fucking you, Levy.
Can we also talk about Ryan Reeves and just how much of a shitty human being that guy is? Like, he literally, I just want to know what he tells everyone when like the teams come together to unite, right? And like to, protest and boycott the games, right? And Ryan Reeves is like the guy in the middle on the microphone, and he's like, "Yeah,
You know what though?
We'll stand here in solidarity. We'll stand."
You know what though?
Solidarity."
Because of racism though, Tyler Myers had a couple extra days to fucking heal.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, we are joined by Aaron. Aaron, how you doing, buddy?
Speaking of racism, here's a racialized caller phoning in.
Oh, that's right. You are a minority, are you not?
I'm a person of color.
Okay.
Okay, cool,
Um,
man. Well, welcome. You just literally, we just hit our quota.
Oh,
and
yeah, sure.
we won't be kicked off of fucking YouTube. So that's great.
Well, it's great.
Thanks for joining us. Can I get a picture with you to put on Facebook so that people realize I'm?
So you can use it when you get canceled for like your racist comments. You're like, no, I'm not there.
I have like so many friends that are okay. Anyway, what do you think of the game, buddy?
The Raptors game, I assume you're talking about, right?
Yes, of course.
No,
yeah.
we're talking
What?
about
What?
the Blue Jays game, bro.
Man, I don't know what the fuck. Like, I'm reading all this stuff on Twitter, and they're talking about, the Canucks did this, and this is what the difference between Game 3 and 4. I'm like, the difference is Thatcher Demko. Like, I don't know why anyone would say anything other than that at this point. And I'm not saying it to take away because I'm a Habs fan. Like, we have Price.
Yeah.
But like, that's why these games have gone. It's like serendipitous. Like Markstrom gets hurt, and it is. Yeah, I can't even recall the last time something like this happened. When a team is
So
Kind
to
of.
be honest, like this does sort of happen in playoffs a lot of times. Like you go the distance and they just by attrition the starter gets injured, and then sometimes a backup he leads the team either not maybe the victory or close to it or just a big run. It seems to happen like Cam Ward or
Man.
Theodore lead him?
Kim
Was he a backup at one point? Or I mean, what?
But like, Theodore
Rolliston was it Rolliston? Was he for?
No, I'll tell you right now. Theodore was
For
the
Edmonton?
first rookie. Jose Theodore was the first rookie goalie to ever win his first playoff game in an elimination game in '97. Thatcher Demko was the second player to ever do it since then, and that was fucking 20 years ago.
Do we really need to talk about Jose Theodore?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Do you guys really need to talk about this shit right now?
Fleur de Lis, fucking Mark over here. But listen, Aaron, this is why I'm happy to have you on, because I want to talk to you about this. What does this do now for? Because your team, you know what I'm getting at, right?
Yeah,
you know what I'm getting at. It's the goalie situation, because now you said Markstrom's going to want $7-8 million a year with every win. Markstrom's done, by the way. He blew his groin. That might be a fucking career-changing injury. How bad it might be.
Yeah, I think the injury coupled with Demko's play definitely doesn't help Markstrom's case.
No,
it probably makes him look at other teams.
You go to the table and you go, well, we got this dude, right?
Yeah, I think. But you know what? I mean, whatever, man. Like like more power to the Canucks. They need the cap space, and Demko has a year left, $1 million, and
wow, yeah. That's the thing. Either way, we got I mean, Demko showing he can play on the big stage, right?
Okay. Listen, can I say something about the chat, guys? Just hanging with me. Cedar Suppliers, my buddy Steve says, I'll give Byron $1,000 if he can make us get a cup. So Steve Howe is willing to pay Byron $1,000 to just keep sprinkling his fucking jinx voodoo all over the Canucks, which I think is great. Have you guys ever heard of coolers? Back in the early Vegas days, dudes who they believed were truly unlucky, and they would pay them to just go stand by people who were on heaters.
Oh,
Byron
nice.
would be the Canuck cooler.
Yeah, for sure.
There's a movie about that with William H. Macy.
Yes, I watched it. Yes, buddy.
Well, I mean, I already got $10,000 on Vegas tomorrow, and also, and they're I'm just like, if we lose, you can kill my wife.
Awesome, I love it. Okay,
so I missed,
and I'm not even married.
So maybe this was already said. I apologize for what.
Yeah,
but who do you guys think they will start tomorrow?
Well, they got to go Demko, because the only other
Vegas.
No, they're gonna start fucking Dominique fucking Wilkins. Who's the fucking third stringer?
The Canucks will start.
That's a good question, Aaron. That's a fucking really good question, dude.
I think the Canucks are gonna start Corey Hirsch tomorrow.
Goalie controversy.
I love it.
That's it. No, we're gonna bring back fucking Kluche, fresh out of fucking rehab.
Is Troy Gamble busy?
So Fleury or Leonard?
Kluche. We're gonna bring out Kluche and his fucking beach balls.
I would say
I'm still angry about Kluche, by the way.
I think you go Leonard, man, because you've got to think about self-preservation for a coach in that situation. And I think going with Leonard is the safer bet. I mean, you got to talk to him and see how he feels. You know what I mean? I mean, he didn't have a great game, though. He didn't have a very I don't know. Great question, dude. Tell me in the chat. 11 people in the chat. Tell me, guys, what do you think that Vegas should do? Do you think they should go Leonard or should they go Fleury? Tell me in the chat.
My friend Jamie thinks they're going to go with Fleury.
That would be a fucking big changer. And then dinner.
Well, also he's got Game 7 experience. He's got, he's got Stanley Cups. He's got Game 7
but didn't
experience.
He win one of those? Did he win one of those, or was he on the bench for two of them?
Did he?
He was on the bench for
one two games in a row, right? So
fair enough. Fair enough.
Really shelling Latin the other day.
No,
I just think that it's a tough call for DeBoer, because you're asking a guy in Florida to come in a Game 7. Dude, really? Hold on. Let's just break this down for a second, because we all know hockey. You're going to ask a dude, you're going to switch a goalie on a Game 7?
He did it on the back-to-back earlier this year.
Yeah, but the back-to-back, I can understand, because
this is a back-to-back.
No, but I'm saying the first back-to-back, that was his plan, was to go back to Leonard, right? Like that, you knew that. He was like, I'm going back to Leonard. Fleury, we have such a luxury, I can put Fleury in. But now when shit is hitting the fan and his team is fucking floundering, I don't know, man. I think to save face and not look bad, I think he goes with Leonard. Whether that's a good call. I mean, Leonard's a big dude, so maybe he's fucking exhausted. He's a Viking. He's literally like straight up out of the movie Vikings. So maybe he can handle it.
And the other thing, again, I don't know if this was covered before. I just tuned in, but so that was the first thing. The other thing was, even at the off chance the Canucks do start behind tomorrow and Vegas pots a few, I think it was last year, Game 7, Vegas, San Jose. Were they not up like 5-0 against San Jose and then lost
3
in
goals.
Game 7?
There was 3 in the third, right? There was that huge meltdown.
I thought there was 5.
It might have been 5, but it was 3 in the third. That's all I remember. And every fucking team in the league was begging San Jose to beat that piece of shit Vegas Golden cunts. Like, dude, here's the thing. If the Canucks win, like, dude, the Canucks, every team in the league, everyone is cheering for the Canucks tomorrow. Can we all agree on that?
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I mean? We all hate
especially
Vegas.
Sportsnet. Yeah.
Vegas is the fucking, like, lip-injected, Botox chick, fake tits, and an ass, and, like, you're not even real. Like, you know what I mean? And, like, but somehow they...
Yeah, no, they're the Paris Hilton of fucking the NHL. Vegas, because they're just like, Daddy bought me all the great draft picks.
Daddy got me
I like
Daddy says I don't have to give everything to Seattle.
I like that.
Daddy
Gary
says,
like,
whatever, just suck my daddy Gary Bettman's dick and I get him goodies. My daddy's Gary
Follow me on
Bettman, fucking
Instagram.
mafia
Oh my God, I'm on
bangers.
Twitter.
Shut up.
Sucking Gary Bettman's fucking...
It should be the Vegas fucking Botox handbag dogs. That should be their name, not the Golden
Dude,
Knights.
by the way, how dirty is Gary Bettman's penis? It probably just reeks of money and fucking...
Yeah, now fuck them, man. They need to suffer for 50 years. It's like being a CEO of company after like getting hired 2 weeks in.
Don't fucking tell
them.
me that if you are cheering for Vegas right now, that this would feel as good to you. Like if they won the Stanley Cup, that would feel as good to you as it would feel to Aaron if like the Habs won, or to us if the Canucks won.
No, exactly. It's like, dude, I've been a Vegas fan for 712 days.
Yeah.
Bro, how much heartbreak did you go through? How much heartbreak?
Deserve this. Fuck.
Did you almost break up with your girlfriend because the Canucks lost in Game 7? Come talk to me then, you Vegas.
Yeah, exactly. I'm glad I didn't have a girlfriend in Game 7. She would just be like, why are you so upset? It's just sports. Fuck you. It's just sports. Why are you so upset?
Just sports. See,
why are you so upset?
No, but this is why I love my wife, because she knows she would never say that to me. She loves sports.
Oh, you have a keeper.
Oh, I have a keeper. Dude, one time we were watching UFC, or we were going to watch UFC. She texted me in the daytime. I forgot there was UFC. She goes, hey, babe, just wondering, would you want me to make tacos and order UFC? And I was like, I fucking...
Yeah, no, that's great.
I'm making you a baby. And then I put a baby in her belly, and we're just about to be happily ever after.
That's a fair trade.
That's good. It's good when you, like, I just want an empathetic... she doesn't need to be, your girlfriend or your wife or the person you're with. She doesn't need to be, like, as big of a fan, but she needs to be empathetic and not just be like, whatever, I don't care about it. It's not like it's makeup. Fuck you. There's a Sephora on its sale on at Sephora. Why do you care if it's Game 7 overtime? Let's talk about my... Excuse me, I want to talk to you now. I don't care if it's the power play.
I'm not even going to lie to you. She's watching and she's going to kill me when I tell you this, but there was a moment in the second period where she was talking to me about ghosts while I was watching the Canucks get fucking bombarded. And I was like, I can't do this right now.
You know what sucks is when a girl lies to you and she's wearing a Canucks jersey. She's like, I'm a huge fan. Name any player. I don't fucking care. Who's the cutest one? Whatever. So anyway, I want to just, you know who I'm following on Instagram? All these fucking models and gay guys. And like, I don't fucking care. You're not a fan. Fuck off.
That's awesome, Byron. Oh God, I love
it. Byron.
Welcome to the MRA fucking hockey show.
Yeah.
Byron's fired up. I can't wait to see Byron after Game 7.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. So, Aaron, I'm now officially anointing you. I'm giving you an honorary pass to the bandwagon. The pass to the bandwagon does not mean that you have to give up your Habs fan card, okay? But we welcome you. You can come to the beer garden. You can stand in a corner. You can fucking drink. You can have some fun. But the minute you step out of line, you are fucking out of here.
Can I riot?
Yeah, exactly.
Of course you can riot, dude.
Yeah, you're kind of like a gay guy who wants to join the Conservatives. We'll let you in. We don't want to hear too much about it.
Because we
don't want too much about your fucking Habs.
We need a face
on the side. You just keep that to yourself.
Yeah, you're our
we're willing to take in new people.
You're our Candace Owens, Aaron. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna go practice my Swedish, and I'll leave you guys. Keep it up. Go Canucks tomorrow. Good luck tomorrow.
Thanks, buddy. Have a good one.
Take care.
Right, thanks. Look at that bandwagon jumper. It's nice, right? It's good to trip the bandwagon jumpers, right? Because all right, come on in. But it's our time. It's our time to fucking all right.
But now Byron. Now we have it documented. We have it documented, these bandwagon jumpers. So
We do.
We can
All of
tell
a sudden,
you
like
when you
Rob
jumped
Pugh.
on.
All of a sudden, Rob Pugh's fucking like in the Canucks.
Hey, I welcome it. I just now you're on fucking record, so don't come
You're on
around
record.
chirping later.
Yeah, I know. That's the
fucking
thing.
lose.
Like
That's
all of a sudden, Kevin Fox. Oh, go Canucks. What?
Hey man,
Are you
I
a team
think he's watching. I don't want him to click out, so don't fucking ruin this. I need more.
Yeah, I thought he's a fan of the Bahamas fucking Golden Drums.
All right, we are joined now with regular caller. I love him to death.
Anyway.
New father. I love him to death. Ronnie Hayman. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing fantastic after that game. Holy.
How do you feel, man? What do you think? Is Thatcher Demko the future? Are you willing to buy it? Because listen, here's my question before you answer. Remember this. Markstrom's going to cost us $7 million a year minimum, right? Thatcher Demko may cost us what, $2.5, $3 million, and you can get him for 6 years on a bridge deal. Well, that's 6 years on a bridge deal, but I think he would go for it. And then you can get Toffoli and Tanev back. What do you think?
Ooh, I didn't think. I always forget about Toffoli. Not that he's great, but I just don't really think about.
He's been kind of absent. I think he's hurting. I think he's hurt. But he's got a couple goals. He looks like a threat on the ice, but he is slow. He is like, dude. I'll be honest with you. I noticed Tanner Pearson way more than I noticed Tyler Toffoli tonight.
Yeah, for sure. I didn't even know who Pearson was until the playoffs. I was just like, who's that guy over there? He's pretty hot. Huh?
He's a cup winner, man. He's got 2 cups. And you know what? I think that that line with Horvat, Pearson, and Toffoli has looked good.
The line switch up, huge.
Yeah, man. They got to keep doing that. I think they will.
Well, Toffoli and Pearson, they got history together. I mean, there's a rumor they're a couple anyway.
Are you starting that rumor, Byron? Good person.
Well, no, there was that picture. It was hilarious, and it was hilarious. I think they were doing some joke pictures at a wedding, and they were holding hands and they were hugging each other, and they were
yeah, they are.
Yeah, and then I was just like, oh, that looks pretty. And I was like, maybe, but I mean, it's wouldn't that be funny though if we just had the first openly gay? No, not only am I gay, but he's gay. We're a couple, and we're the best guys in the league.
Well, what would be perfect? Sorry.
I mean, I
would
would.
be great if Draisaitl and McDavid. We're fucking banging.
No, what would be perfect is if they were an interracial couple, and then they got together, they adopted a baby, they protested, and then they won the Stanley Cup. That would be fucking mind blowing.
Stanley Cup would always be ours for the rest.
Absolutely. And then we could put fucking, oh my God, so much cool shit on that.
Yeah, all in the stink, no in the pink.
Ronnie, what was your favorite?
Because there ain't no
I had
pink.
one thing to say because I was listening the whole time. Just about when you were like, I told my girlfriend I can't listen to this right now because I said something specifically too, and I said it was the last 2 minutes of the game, and I literally looked at her. I'm like, you can't say a word.
Yeah, don't move
right now. Don't. And I just sat there like this. And I could see she's like, well, it's 3-0. What's going on? And I just was like,
you don't know.
No, but she doesn't know. She doesn't know.
Calgary Flames, 2014 or 17.
Yeah, exactly. You're just like, oh, 3-0. Yes, that looks great on paper. If it was another team, but they don't understand. They don't understand.
Riding.
It's you were just like this. Oh, he's a perfect guy. He bought me flowers. He gave me a great dinner, and then he, oh my God, everything was great. And then he just fucked my sister.
That is exactly the way a relationship with the Canucks feels like.
Yeah.
However, I don't think it feels like it this time because the Canucks are on borrowed time and they're just showing heart. And dude,
because this time it's different.
But this time it's he's changed.
This time it's different.
He's in a program. He's going to AA.
Yeah, the Canucks got an AA on a program. They're really trying to life around.
I think I can change them.
There you go, Ronnie. I think I can change them this time, but if I just really
we can change them. If we just believe in them, we can change them to what we think they're going to be.
Yeah.
They're really sweet.
I love it. Here's the thing, though, for real.
But maybe they have changed. I mean, they do feel more like the '94 team than. No, they're better than the '94 team. We got so much potential.
Team. I think Hughes. I'm just going to say right now, guys.
You said it, and I agree.
Light up the internet. Quinn Hughes is going to be better than Ray Bourque. Quinn Hughes is going to be.
That kid's amazing.
I think Quinn Hughes is going to be as good as Scott Niedermayer. I really do. And that's saying a lot because Scott Niedermayer is the only guy in NHL history to win a Memorial Cup, a World Junior Gold, an Olympic Gold, and a Stanley Cup, and a World Championship. He's the
Quinn Hughes is the best there was, and ever will be for Canuck defenseman. And when you look at him, he just looks like this dorky fucking kid at an amateur fucking open mic in Vancouver.
Yeah, man, and it's weird because
doesn't he?
But he went opposite of speed, like the him getting up the ice and just deking dudes out and circling around. Went out the fucking window, and he's coming up slow, and then he drops the pass back, and I was like, is he even interested in the game anymore? I was like, what is happening to this guy? And then
but he gets spit roasted, and he takes it like a champ, and he's like, all right, I got gang.
He got
yesterday.
rest too. He was,
and then
like,
he's just like, you know what, that's fine. And then he comes back and just lights it up.
Byron, when he gets drunk and excited, eventually all of his references turn into some sort of gay porn reference.
Some sort of barbecue of some sort.
Byron is for sure curious at the least. You know what I mean? You have to
he's
let
barbecue curious.
You have to get barbecue, and he goes to a lot of barbecues too.
No, I'm not. Yeah, I do.
That's where he got COVID the first 3
I'm not
times.
gay. I just want to have a fucking career in arts and
He just wants to
entertainment.
eat fucking corn on the cob in his fucking. Yeah, he's just like he has never been on a daisy chain, but he's signed up for it and been like, check back with me. Check back with me in 10.
Yeah,
it's like when women sign up for a wedding venue like 3 years ahead of time.
Yeah,
there's like
that's Byron. That's Byron. But guess what? I fucking love him, and he's hilarious on my stream, so I have to fucking give it up and tip my cap to him because I love him to death, and he's a huge Canucks fan. And what a better day to be a Canucks fan. Let me ask you, because Byron brought this up, Ronnie. Do you think that might be the best goalie performance in Canuck playoff history?
Yeah, because
it's got to be up there, right?
Correct me if I'm wrong.
I was
How
also
comfortable
thinking
do you look in
Luongo-
that game?
I was thinking Luongo 72 saves in the quadruple overtime.
But that's okay.
Yeah,
that was,
okay. So let's just say
I know what you're saying.
In regular time,
that game was just like unbelievable.
That was crazy. But he donked it. We were up 3-1.
So
and he donked
just
it.
like nonchalant, and he made like a couple crazy saves. That's still
Great
just
point,
like
Ronnie.
his composure was just like.
That's a great.
But
point.
he wasn't like that Dominic Hasek like just fucking on his head. Like it was
No.
all like really solid saves. But it wasn't like like a bunch of like holy fuck, you know,
He's
pad
done
saves,
this
fucking
before. He
crazy
thought it was
shit.
just like an exhibition game or something.
Yeah, man.
He was
So here's my
comfortable.
point: is in Game 5 when Demko won the game, it was like I didn't think there were many 5-alarm fucking saves that he had to make. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, but like Ronnie said, playing so like that. What do you say about Carey Price? Carey Price never looks overwhelmed. He never looks flaily. Like Markstrom's whole fucking style is flailing, right? Like
he's a bit flaily.
Is a flaily goalie, and it looks like Harden is. Demko looked unbothered, like a lot of it.
That splits that he did, first of all, let's just talk about that.
Yeah.
When Demko did the splits, and still he went like this and flicked his glove up like that backwards, and he just kind of was like this. He's like,
yeah. But he got up and he cringed. That's the play. I think he might have hurt himself. So if there's a God, he won't be hurt. I mean,
Here's the thing, though. If we got to pick between Demko and Markstrom, if you're just thinking, by the way, also going for Demko is he's 5 years younger.
Yeah.
But Markstrom is an all-star. But yeah, I mean, it's like you don't even make this decision now. I think this decision will be made for us.
All right.
Yeah,
I really do. Like if we win tomorrow, then it's another thing. And if Markstrom comes back and we're in another series, who the fuck knows? Then maybe Markstrom comes back and then he's fucking amazing. Or maybe Demko shits the bed and maybe Markstrom comes back.
Right.
There's a lot of variables. We still got one more game.
My brother made.
There's no
he's
point.
Very
even
technical,
thinking about
and
that
he
call.
made a very, very valid point. And he said that Markstrom got us here, and Demko did great. But to expect him to everyone's going to expect him to be like that back to back. How rare is that going to happen?
It's rare, man. But maybe
unless Markstrom's actually injured, like
he is
actually injured, which like I'm not like I'm hoping he's injured, but I mean like they're not just going to think we'll just let Demko get in there. Then Demko just jump in there, do your thing.
Well,
but if any sort of injury is part of Markstrom, let him rest.
No, Markstrom's done, dude. Markstrom is fucking done. I think he's done for the whole playoffs because he's not even.
We'll see.
But let's go to the chat. I just want to say, let us know what you think. Let me know if you think if the Canucks should start thinking long term about Demko or Markstrom. Just let me know in the chat. Just say Markstrom or Demko. Also, let us know that you're enjoying this thing, like it, and let's try to grow this thing. I mean, we're doing 10 off the top with the first few broadcast of this thing. So we're trying to grow that number. And I know there's a lot of Canuck fans out there, but even like, dude, if you're a Vegas fan, call in, man. If you are a Habs fan, I mean, God bless you, but you also call in.
And by the way, coming down from 3-1, two series, right? Philly came back against the Islanders.
Colorado too.
And so did Colorado.
Three of the four series, man. Tampa Bay just disposed of fucking Boston like they were the pieces of shit.
Which is great.
We love that.
So it's a pretty magical.
Do you know why Boston lost? Do you know why Boston lost?
Racism.
Because
do you want a real answer, or do you want what we're all thinking?
No, because the NHL wouldn't let their cousins into the bubble. Stupid cousin fuckers. Look it up. It's a thing in Boston.
Because they had no fucking clam chowder.
They had no fucking clam chowder.
Where's my clam chowder?
Where's my child support?
Right. It's chowder.
Bill Burr must be fucking pissed off. I want to hear Bill Burr. He's like, "Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, all right."
Dude, the puck was right there.
It was right fucking there.
The puck was fucking.
It's like, you know what? Fuck. Oh fuck! I was so fucking angry. You should have seen me. I was fucking screaming my fucking head off.
Well, Winterhawk says Demko all the way. I can't tell him he's wrong. I think that solves a lot of problems. I think that solves a lot of problems for the Canucks and their salary cap.
We got Pelle Lindbergh, so third stringer.
Yeah. What's his name? Fucking what was the D-man? What was the D-man that
Luc Bourdon?
Oh, yeah. If only Luc Bourdon could be taken off at LTIR. Hey,
Jesus Christ!
All right,
we got a fucking. We got lead bias coming in. We're good.
What was the coach, dude? The coach that died?
Princess Diana? I don't know.
No, anyway. All right, that's fucking.
I got to get going too, by the way. I got
Byron, thank you so much, man. Really appreciate
Absolutely.
it. All right,
Well, tomorrow.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Talk tomorrow.
And we'll talk tomorrow.
Okay.
All right. Cheers. Bye. Cedar Supply is saying, I've got faith betting as a plan. I also have faith betting as a plan. And I believe that we might have to lose Jake Virtanen in a trade and send along Louis Eriksson or something like that. And then that would be fantastic. Because Virtanen he's weird because he's a 20-goal fourth line player. You know what I mean? Like there's not many of those, right, Ronnie? Like there's
he's you see him with the puck and how fast he is, and then you're like, yeah, and then like some games you don't even know if he's like still alive, and you're like, so he's like an oddball trade that could be worthwhile, if that makes sense.
Well, I just think that he's not what you thought he was going to be, and if you can get really salary is important to get it out the fucking window. We got Hoglander, we got Podkolzin. We got guys who can do what Virtanen does or refuses to do. Podkolzin could.
It's bad timing for Jake Virtanen because like he looked great and we're all like, here we go. And then now everyone's just everyone, and I mean everyone, is just stepping up and now making him look like minuscule. And he's like probably like, well, fuck.
Well, now he looks hurt too. Like that fucking last hit he took for Virtanen, he might even be out. So Zach McEwen, I love Zach McEwen. I love what he brings to the team. I'd love to see what he could do in there with the Vegas Golden Knights. I mean, I know he doesn't have much scoring prowess, but Gaudette looks good. Gaudette looks fast. Gaudette looks like he's bringing it to him. And the one thing with the Canucks that's going well, man, is the forechecking. I think the forechecking is
it's getting better. And even fucking Pedersen. So I always put myself as a player based on like just playing online. I know that sounds stupid, but everyone will know what I mean. Pedersen would be like me because I'm small and skinny, but like I'm like the best. So I saw him playing defense a little bit today, like just because he knows where the play is gonna end up. So he was cutting off a lot of passes, and then he was able to skate up too. And I love that because I don't know if like the coach probably told him to do that, or he kind of just sunk back a smidge, just enough to be like, I'm gonna cut off this if this happens. And he was like, he doesn't need to score. He can, and he's amazing, but he can do like a midfield in soccer's work. He can do.
Who are you talking about?
Pedersen.
Pedersen, yeah, man. It's funny. I'm getting
just
an echo.
knows the plays.
Maybe turn down your YouTube a little bit here. I'm getting an echo, but Bo Horvat, who is known as a two-way player, Jonathan Taves, if you will. I believe in Bo Horvat. I said that the day he was drafted. He said when Pedersen came to camp that he taught Bo Horvat a new level of forechecking. Like that's how responsible Pedersen is. And dude, that rubs off on people, man. And like you look at Besser and Miller. Miller tonight was a fucking beast. I can't even believe I haven't brought up. I can't even believe I haven't brought up JT Miller. We've been doing this for an hour. He was doing a lot tonight, man. He was fucking forechecking hard. He was hitting guys, finishing checks. He had a couple. I think he hit a post or a crossbar at some point. Who was that? I want to see the league. I want to see the stats. Twice. Yeah, I want to see the stats on how many crossbars and posts the Canucks have hit. It's like Byron striking out with women at the bar.
You know the Mighty Ducks when they do the 3-post game, we would win that every time.
Yeah. And then it's just unreal. But back to the chat here. Want to know, guys, in the chat, let me know if you believe in the Canucks. Just put up a 1. Just put up a 1 or some sort of acknowledgement that you believe in the Canucks tonight. And also, again, we want to welcome everyone to come here. If you're not a Canucks fan, that's okay. We can talk about it. I mean, you might get assaulted verbally, but it'll be in good fun. I wasn't mean to the Habs fan, was I, Ronnie?
A little bit.
No. I tried to reach for my beer and crack it over the microphone.
What kind of shit are you talking right now? No one's supposed to be nice. If you come here, it's fucking hostile territory, okay? You're not safe. This is an unsafe space.
Yeah.
So,
we won't attack you personally. We're going to attack you on your hockey talk.
We're good.
You can't take it personally.
Yeah. What are you contributing? What are you telling me right now? What are you telling me?
No. We're going to do personal attacks. Yeah. There'll be ad hominems. There'll be personal attacks.
We're gonna make memes.
I might throw up.
Recreep your profiles before.
We might just fucking dox you if you call in.
Let's fucking do that. Let's do that. Let's
Don't worry, I already know everything you need to know about you. You're done. You're done.
Exactly. Awesome. Winterhawk says you come here to drop the gloves. Absolutely. And I think as things wind down, I want to thank everybody for watching. It was a super fun show. Great night.
Yeah, man.
Great fucking night for the Canucks. And then so we're doing this again tomorrow night, right?
We're doing it again tomorrow night. Ronnie's going to show up. We're going to eat some hot wings. We're going to fucking talk, and we're going to be talking some fucking success and some celebration.
Oh, yeah.
And then if we're not, then that'll even be more fun to watch because I'm going to have some grievances to air. What's up, Ronnie?
It's my anniversary tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Your 1 year?
Yeah, so I'm either going to break up with her or I'm going to
make a break.
Yeah.
Plan the wedding.
Email Thatcher Demko right now. Let him know.
By the way, don't fuck this up for me.
Or I will leave my wife. Straight up.
You guys had a good run.
All right, cheers.
You had a good
Ronnie,
run.
man. Thanks so much for joining us, Ronnie. We love you to death, buddy. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, sure. Have a good night, boys.
Go Canucks, man. Take care of that family. Cheers. All right, that was Ronnie Haywood. Fucking hilarious dude. Love him to death. All right, guys, we are coming down to, we just got over an hour. We're going to call it and get some sleep so we can come back at you fresh tomorrow. On behalf of me and Mark, Mark, say thank you.
Good. Thank you. Good night.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for watching us. And if you're watching a replay, make sure you hit like and catch us live. We should be after the game. I know the announcement says 10 p.m., but fucking tonight we start at, 9:45? So
9:45. We'll probably start around 9:30 tomorrow.
Yeah, it's after the game. I'll change the graphic, but just expect us live after the game and tell someone about it. Bring people on. We're here to talk shit.
We talk shit about the Vegas Golden Cucks. They suck balls. We hate them, and we want to hear anyone who disagrees with that. We want you to call in and tell me about it. We're having a lot of fun. Thank you very much, Mark, for everything you do. Let's have a great night. Be safe. We'll see you tomorrow. Cheers.